I believe that it's in the works for you and even Wada Azra to hopefully go back to
Yes, hope.
the Cafe Patogh and just
Yeah.
show love and support for all these individuals. What is the one thing that you believe that these individuals would benefit the most right now? Where if somebody is considering to donate or to support, what is the number one thing that you believe that they would benefit from right now? Is it the help from your colleagues and yourself, where to be able to speak to them? Is there something else that they would benefit the most?
The needs are so abundant, and they are also urgent. But first and foremost would be to create security for them. Believe it or not, we have a lot of young women, and not that other groups that are there are not of urgency, but when you have young women sleeping in the streets because they don't want to spend another night in the camps, if there was anything I could do to create a shelter for these women, to at least make sure that, because in Cafe Patogh, they cannot sleep at night. They come and they stay with us all day. But then when it comes, when it's dark and they have to go back to the camps, and some of these young women are not safe and secure there. So if there was a way that we could create a dormitory, shall we call it, for a lot of these young women to be there, and there we could help them learn a lot of other salva technique work, that they can go out there and support themselves once they become a legal person in the country of Greece, for that matter, or the country of choice that they need to migrate to. But if we can, before doing that, if we can have a shelter for them, if we can have a place that they could go there, learn how to sew, learn how to work with computers, to become an individual that is enabled to take care of herself, I think it reduces the possibility of their abuse.
Right.
It doesn't, take all the. I mean, it is still there, but it definitely gets
Sure.
reduced. It's not eliminated, but
And I mean, having a skill set doesn't only increase the opportunity of getting a job, but then there's that feeling of self worth that you have, that you bring value to an organization, bring value to individuals. So I can certainly understand that
Mhm.
benefit. Now, obviously, so if somebody was able to spend or donate hundreds of thousands of dollars, the dormitory would be great. For now, you and your colleagues have created the mental health with Beyond Borders division, which graciously so many lovely individuals are donating their time
There's-
and their educational background to support. So I feel like this is a great opportunity for you to first share all the things that they're doing through these Zoom sessions, that they're donating their time, and then you can lead into us playing that wonderful 7 to 8 minute segment where they get to talk about the impact that their involvement has had.
I'm not going to talk much about it because they've done a great job telling you what they do when you play that segment. But I have to tell you, the only one thing that I need to make sure that we get that across is that once I came back, I realized that the one-on-one work is incredibly important, because we had many cases of attempted suicide, many, many, many cases of attempted suicide. And we've had many cases of rape. We had many cases of incest. And this was not something that you could do in a group therapy. You needed individual one-on-one care sessions. That's why we started. So I started soliciting these young women that you're going to hear from them. I will let them tell everybody else what they've been doing and how they've been committing themselves to create hope and create a better future for these
Absolutely.
individuals.
With pleasure.
Mental Health Beyond Borders, licensed clinicians have been giving their expertise selflessly for more than a year to the refugees that are residing in Greece, especially in the island of Lesbos, living in the camps in the most atrocious conditions. Together, we'll hear their stories and their experiences.
My name is Azadeh Bulur. I am a licensed therapist for the past 20 plus years. I'm certified in EMDR and trauma therapy, which has led me to step into an additional role for the past year, helping a lot of refugees who struggle with finding the space to feel safe and having an identity to exist and grow into all that they can be. My hope is that in the near future, everyone, every human being will have the opportunity to have safety, comfort, and the space to be who they deserve to be.
My name is Mojgan Hakimi. I'm a licensed therapist. I've been working as a therapist for 15 years. I was approached last year to work with a few clients in Greece and Turkey, the refugees, and to give voice to voiceless, to show them that their feelings matter and their voices are heard. It was an honor for me to work with them and to still hope and encouragement and feed them spoon by spoon of hope and encouragement, and to let them know that I see them, I hear them from another part of the world, that I see them and I hear them. That gave them so much hope.
Hi, my name is Mojgan Hakimi. I'm a licensed marriage family therapist. I've been privileged and honored to be able to help people for the past 16 years with their mental health, such as anxiety, depression, marital problems, trauma, abuse. About a year ago, I was approached to help refugees in Turkey who have been displaced, and it's been quite intense yet exhilarating to be able to work with these individuals across the world. It's been a privilege and honor to be able to help these individuals at a time where their lives are chaotic and traumatic, and give them the tools and the support that they need. I hope to be able to continue doing this with this wonderful team of women who have dedicated their time and energy to this beautiful cause.
Hello, my name is Mojgan York, and I'm a clinical psychologist and an academician in the field. I was very happy to answer the call a year ago and join the group Mental Health Without Borders, where we try to connect across the oceans on an emotional and human level with a group of refugees who feel forgotten by the world and for the most part have lost hope and their purpose for life. My personal wish is that as I connect with each individual, that I'm able to hold the desperately needed hope for everyone until the day that they are able to hold that hope for themselves.
Hello, my name is Eleanor Moria. I am a clinical psychologist working in California, specifically Beverly Hills. I've been doing this for many years. My specialty is mostly working with individuals and couples, particularly in their crisis and trauma work. It was roughly about a year ago that it came to my attention that there is a need for helping some of the refugees with their emotional issues, with the trauma that they're going through. And there was a need just for someone to have a listening ear. I'm very honored that I can take a small part in this humanitarian work.
I'm Nilufar Yashar. I have been a licensed marriage family therapist and a doctor of psychology, working as a clinician for over the past 20 years, working in community-based clinics and in private practice. The focus of my practice has been mostly working with families, children, and individuals. And about 2 years ago, I had the privilege to start working with a group of refugees through my work with these group of refugees, something that has really stuck in my mind is to see how much, regardless of their age, regardless of their social status, regardless of their political preferences, how they're all being inflicted by trauma, and how they have all been pressed by systematic discrimination, oppression, creating difficult life situations for them. And it's really has stuck into my mind in a personal level that, what have they been running from, that they are able to endure these difficult situations that they are going through and have these horrific life experiences. And my work has really been to instill hope for them, to support them, to have somebody to hear them, somebody to be consistent there for them, and provide them with some coping skills to manage their anxiety and just be able to deal with difficult life situations.
The energy and the key to the success of these volunteers and these professional clinicians have been the sense of empathy. And it's their sense of empathy that has caused the lives of these refugees to become better. Every day, every hour, every week that they spend one-on-one time over the phone, over the Zoom, or on conference calls with each and every one of these refugees, it's been a testament to how you can change misery and pain by lighting one candle at a time.
All right. Well, incredible words by incredible women. Mojgan, just for a second, just tell me a little bit more about these incredible ladies that you're surrounded around.
I'm very, very lucky. Our team is, I have to really make this clear. When you talked about donations, people need to know that whatever they donate, it goes directly to the cause. Nobody's getting paid in this organization. They are all donating their time, their expertise, and they also give financial donations. We don't pay for rent. We don't pay for staff. We don't pay for anything. So every dollar goes directly to the refugees because the need is so much that we end up, we're always short. And the empathy, the love, and the energy behind what these women do, I think it's unbelievable. And I sometimes think angels come in all shapes and sizes, and some of them are those women that you just heard.
Awesome, people. I appreciate you watching this segment. To watch the full video, which you should, please click up here. And then if you want to join our text community, the number is right about here. And even though you don't need no reminders and you've heard it a billion times, if you like the video, subscribe, hit the little ring of ding-a-ding-ding bell so you can be notified for our next video. Thank you so much and appreciate you watching. Awesome people.